Hello and welcome to Better Barista. Today we're going to be doing a closer look on the Profitec Jump, and I'm going to jump right in with the aesthetics because I'm totally smitten with this machine. They're normally quite highly polished stainless steel, but this has got a real retro look going on. So you've got the lovely brushed stainless steel, you've got kind of this real nice black kind of coated metal cups around, you've got these lovely American oak joystick steam and hot water handles, and you've also got a single and a double spout wooden accented handle as well that comes with this machine. It's a beautifully compact unit and it's based on the Profitec 400, which is a really popular selling machine that we do. It's got a few more little extra bells and whistles on this, and one of them, probably the most important one, is the shot timer, which a lot of people ask for in their coffee machines. So when you're making your recipe, normally 18 grams, 36 out in roughly 30 seconds, it's good to have a nice little indication of how long it's taken. So with the extra shot timer, the ability to change the temperature with a three-way toggle switch over here on this side, which we can talk about in a little bit more detail later. This machine, it really does offer a lot for the home user, and I'd probably jump straight into again the compact footprint of the machine. And I've got a little handy tape measure here because most people don't have much kitchen worktop space. It's roughly 24 centimeters in width. The depth is about 44 centimeters. And this will fit on most standard kitchen worktop cabinets of a 600mm depth. So the machine itself is a heat exchanger. We have a cutaway of what a heat exchanger looks like there. Essentially what a heat exchanger is it allows you to brew and steam both temperatures at the same time. And it's a really efficient way that it does this. I shall show you with this cutaway what's going on with the machine. Okay, so over here is a lovely cutaway of the Profitec Jump heat exchanger machine. So the reservoir tank at the back of this machine sits about here, and as you can see, you've got this steam boiler that's about 3/4 full, and the top quarter is ready to flash to steam as you need it. And with this machine you have a three-way toggle switch which allows you to change the temperature of the steam boiler. This is really good because if you like either dark or medium or light roast coffee, you can change the temperature and get the sweetest tasting espresso for the roast level of the coffee that you like. So a little bit of detail: the front position changes the steam boiler to 120 degrees, which means that if you then pull an espresso, the water from the reservoir tank comes through and out at roughly 90 degrees for your espresso. The middle button is 124 degrees in the steam boiler, which leads to about roughly 93-94 coming out for your espresso, which is ideal for medium roast. And the back position is 128 degrees in the steam boiler, and this leads to about 98 coming through for your espresso, ideal for light roast coffees. So this machine in essence gives you a little bit more control than most heat exchangers with this three-way toggle switch, and it allows you to control the temperature for your espresso and the steam in the steam boiler. Now a nice little trick is most people have this on the medium button, which is lovely for medium roast coffee, and if you want a little bit of a steam boost you can put it into the back position, and within seconds this will raise the temperature to 128 degrees on the steam boiler, and you'll notice on your gauge that it will top out at around about 1.5 bar, and that will give you lovely steam pressure to make as many flat whites and lattes as you'd like if you've got friends round or a party going on. So the Profitec Jump, for me, it kind of offers everything for somebody who wants to make lovely espressos and milk-based coffees at home in a small footprint. It's based on the Profitec 400, but the addition to the digital display is really nice because it gives you a little bit of a guide when you're changing things with the machine. So this machine, you can put it into an eco mode by a sequence of the toggle button and turning it off and on, and it will tell you on the display that it's gone into eco mode. You can also put it into a different pre-infusion mode, and some nice little features on there. Even simple things like when you turn the machine on and it's heating up, it will display up on the digital display. So just to give you feedback to let you know when things are happening or if something's required. Another one is tank, and it'll come up as TAN on the display, and it's just a nice thing to tell you that your reservoir tank needs to be refilled. So it's based on a Pro 400, but it's got lovely touches, lovely accent features that I think it makes it a really complete machine for the home. So one of the nice little features that it has got, which you can't see here, but hopefully with camera trickery, we'll have a zoom in of it, and it's an overpressure valve. So it allows you to adjust the pressure as well to tweak your shot a little bit more. And on most machines, it's inside the machine and hard and not very accessible. So that's a lovely feature with the Profitec Jump. We've also paired this Jump up with another fantastic product from Germany, and that's the Malkonik X54 grinder. And again, it's excellent build quality. This grinder is really versatile. It can single dose, it can grind into a filter cup, or you can change it where it's got the chassis here that holds portafilters. Lovely Malkonik hardened steel burr set, which I feel gives a real clarity and sweetness for espresso, and this is a real wonderful pairing together at the home. So following on from the little trick you can do by pushing it into the back position, if we do this now, I'm going to put it in the back position, and if you see here on this dial, it will start to increase to 1.5 bar, and it will give you more steam power. So this is if you know you're going to make lots of coffees one after the other. And because it's a heat exchanger, you get that lovely dry steam, which gives you that lovely kind of emulsiony texture for, the microphone for flat whites and lattes. And you just put a little bit of air into it at the beginning, and for the rest of the time, find somewhere that's good for you, where you get the milk spinning in a vortex. And when it's too hot to the touch, which is about now, you've got the lovely microphone. There you go. So, to recap on the machine, I think this is more than anyone needs for high-end home use, and it's great to make lovely espressos and milk-based drinks, as you can see. For around about £1,500, this is a really good price point for what it offers, especially with the joystick steam ones and the shot timer with a little digital display. I would kind of look at, if you want to spend a little bit less, the Profitec 400 that hopefully we'll be doing a video on soon. And also going up from this, you've got the Mechanica Max, the ECM brand, which is similar to Profitec. They're the same company but have two brands, and that's the next step up, and that's 1899 with a rotary pump and a few more extra features on the PID. All heat exchangers, all fantastic sellers at Bella Barista, but yeah, this really is the sweet spot, I believe, for high-end home use. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content like the Profitec Jump and other machines that we do. See you next Friday.